Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. I've got a co-host this morning. It's Kitty. Say hi to everybody, Kitty. Say hi. She's been up this morning. Usually she goes back to sleep. She'll get up and get something to eat and she'll go back to sleep. But she didn't do that this morning. She's been playing. We've been in there playing with her. Well, Joy had this little stick that's got these just pieces of fabric on it, and just shake around. She's jumping, grabbing it, and she's having some fun, aren't you? Now she's going way down. Okay. First off, I want to thank everybody for all the prayers about my Entivio, about my insurance company wanting a prior authorization. It's been approved this fast. I mean, I just went yesterday, and I've had this done before for approval on other meds, and it took a week. You know. I've never seen one go through that fast. So thank you so much for all the prayers. I don't know, I think it's for a year or something. That's what the guy on the phone said. It usually they do it for is like a year at a time. So I shouldn't have to worry about it for quite a while anyway. I mean, even though it's costly to us and it's, you know, we've really gone in some debt over it, you know, it's what's keeping me alive. It's keeping me out of the hospital. And I can't afford to have many more surgeries. My doctor said I can't really afford to lose any more of my colon or intestines, small intestines. He said you've lost about all you can lose. So hopefully everything will be fine for quite a while now. So if y'all have been with me since I've been, you know, you've seen me when I was pretty bad off. You probably know how much the Entivios helped me then. What are you doing to that tomato, Kitty? She grabbed a tomato. Is that something to lay on, or is that in your way? Are you going to lay on the tomato? But thank you again for all the prayers, and I'm so glad to find that. I was kind of worried about it, you know. It's these insurance companies, you never know what they're going to do. So anyway, today's Tuesday, August 9th. Currently, it is 75 degrees. High today is going to be 87, pretty warm. Chance of rain, 50%. Humidity is 84% right now. No wind, and air quality is 80. That's moderate. And Logan said his stomach is bothering him. He sent a message to, I guess I got one. It's probably went to Joy on Messenger or something. He's asleep now. He said his stomach's been bothering him. He mentioned it last night, and I told him to let us know. Oh my gosh. There's ants all over a graham cracker pie crust. They've got into it. That's what they were. Hold on a minute. I can't believe this. I'm going to have to throw it away. Hold on a minute. I can't believe it. You know how graham crusts have the little, they're in the pie pan, and then it's just folded over there on the top of the plastic, you know, thing in it. Well, they were all in that. There's one going across my phone. I guess they had got inside of that graham crust, and you could even tell where pieces of it were gone. I guess they've been doing it all night long or something. That's the first, I didn't notice it like that yesterday. I saw it. So I guess they figured out how to get into it. Them ants are just driving me crazy. It's the little bitty black ones. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I'm glad I at least saw it. So anyway, Logan doesn't feel good, he said. He said his stomach's bothering him, so we're going to do that tomorrow. You know, he can't you know, taste test stuff if his stomach's bothering him. So, you know, I don't blame him. So anyway, that'll be tomorrow. So in its place today, the next video I had to come out was cooking with Chef Mike, you know, which I haven't done in a long time. And it's, I called it smoked sausage bake. I kind of made up a recipe, and, you know, with just things, the vegetables that we had, you know, from the garden and stuff, and we had some Brussels sprouts, and that smoked sausage. It was turkey smoked sausage. You can use any kind you want, of course, beef or whatever. But it was pretty easy to make, so definitely check it out. I don't make cooking videos very often, but I thought since I made that up, kind of, and you know, I basically made it like I make roasted vegetables all the time, but I added the smoked sausage to it, and it was delicious, by the way. So I'll have that today. And we didn't have it. We're going to have the chicken sandwiches tonight, potato salad and slaw, because last night I wanted that toasted cheddar chalupa thing they had, and went and I looked online at their menu. It was on there, the box and everything was on there. And then we went, and they're like, "Oh, we hadn't had that for 2 months." And I know it's not been 2 months ago we went to get one. That when we got it, I know surely it's not been 2 months. But he said, we don't have them. And then Logan had wanted something. I forget what it was that he wanted. And it was some kind of chicken taco things he wanted. They didn't have them. So we ended up getting a beefy, I think it was cheesy beefy burrito or something like that, the one they advertising now, and a taco supreme. That's what we each got. So it was still good, but it's not what I wanted. You know how I was just tasting that thing. I love that. I don't know why they wouldn't have them now. So yeah, and they're gonna have the chicken sandwiches tonight, I guess. So I hope they're not in that cereal. What I did with the cereals, if they're open, I put them in a Ziploc bag and put them back in there so they can't get in there. That's awful. You have to ant-proof stuff. But that don't mean they won't try. I mean, okay, so let's do today's tidbits, and then I've got some nice news. No, well, wait a minute. That's right. I've got my taste. Let's do the taste test first, and then we'll do the things. Okay, I got these. I tried the other ones the other day, the honey cornbread or whatever they were, honey cornbread muffins, I guess. These are the jalapeno cornbread muffins. Muffin King is the name. And they were good, but it kind of, to me, tasted more like a cupcake or something than cornbread muffin, because it was so sweet. So if you like sweet cornbread, then you'll really love the other one, the honey one. And I like Jiffy's honey cornbread, but it doesn't taste as sweet as that one did. So this one's jalapeno, and let's see. If you eat 2 of them, it's 180 calories, 10% of total fat, 11% of saturated fat, 7% of cholesterol, 6% of sodium, 10% of carbs, 2% of fiber. It's got 22% of sugars. The other one had 24%. 2 grams of protein and 4% of calcium. So, got these at Dollar Tree. One. I don't really see any jalapeno. That's how big it is. I see a little something right there. So I guess it's exactly loaded with jalapeno. Really different smell. paper. Okay, I see a little specks on here. I'm trying to taste the jalapeno. It's a little, I'm getting a little something, like, not hot. It's not hot, but you know, I think I like this one a little better. And don't get me wrong, I did like the other one. It's just not what I was used to, as far as, even it was sweeter than Jiffy to me. And I'm more like I like Jiffy, but I also like, I think it's called cotton picking. I was seeing if they had one up there, but we don't. Cotton picking cornbread, that one, it's my favorite. Okay, I'm getting just a little tingle. So there's definitely, you obviously enough in there to where you can tell. Right there, like there's a piece. It still kind of has that cake-like, kind of like a little bit like a cupcake. But this one, to me, I like this one a little bit better than the other one because of the jalapeno. So, yeah, I like this. But still, to me, doesn't say cornbread. You know, I don't know what. But it is good. Yeah, out of the two, this one's my favorite. I'll give that a 4.5 out of 5. I definitely like it. But I think they could have a little less sugar, you know, as far as the nutrition facts, that aspect. You know, it's 22% if you ate 2 of them. So yeah, that's good. I mean, I do like that one. And I do like the other one too, but it's just not the same to me as if we made cornbread muffins. Even with Jiffy, that's a sweet one. It's just a little sweeter. Just want you to know what to expect, you know. Make your own decision. Everybody, taste buds are different. But I do really like that. Okay, now we can do today's tidbits. And we got some nice news. Coastal Washington tribe builds tsunami refuge tower. I'd like to have seen the picture of the actual tower, because that looks like a lighthouse right there. Shoalwater Bay Indian tribe dedicated a 50-foot tall evacuation tower in Tokeland, Washington Friday, when the next magnitude 9.0 rip off of the offshore. What in the world was that? Huh. I don't know what that was. Sounded like a cow or something. When the next magnitude 9.0 rip of the offshore Cascadia fault zone occurs, people on the Pacific Northwest coast will have 15 to 35 minutes to get to high ground to escape a possible tsunami. The tower platforms have a capacity of over 400 people. Hubble captures vibrant cloudscape in the Orion Nebula. The NASA Hubble Space Telescope captured the colorful region surrounding the Herbig-Haro object in the Orion Nebula. High-speed collisions between stellar shock waves or jets of gas from newborn stars and nearby gas and dust create these colorful luminous areas. Weather has a role in making Costa Rica's coffee special. Ideal weather, fertile soil, and pioneering processing methods make the coffee of Costa Rica, a Central American country, notably unique. High-altitude farms and warm temperatures in Costa Rica are ideal for Arabica coffee bean growth. California father-son duo spot strange UFO in the desert. Recently, a father and son reported seeing a UFO over the California desert. The object displayed some truly bizarre behavior, including repeatedly appearing and disappearing in various locations. Experts say this could be transmedium motion, which involves the objects moving into and out of the field of vision in Earth's atmosphere. Okay, let's see now if I can find nice news. Did I pass it? Okay, here it is. Okay. This is nice news, everyone. How a 2-minute walk after a meal can benefit your health. It's not surprising that research shows that taking a walk after a meal can benefit your overall health, but you may be pleased to hear that just 2 minutes of movement can do the trick. A study published earlier this year found that a light-intensity walk, aka a leisurely stroll, lasting anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes had a significant effect on participants' blood sugar levels. The key, the study said, is going for a walk that within 60 to 90 minutes of eating a meal, preferably both lunch and dinner. For those that may not have time to go for even a short walk during the workday, one doctor said that simply standing rather than staying seated can help as well. In other words, every little bit of movement counts. It's a gradual effect of more activity, better health, preventative cardiologist Dr. Kershaw Patel told the New York Times. Each incremental step, each incremental stand or brisk walk appears to have a benefit. So consider taking the long way back to your desk after lunch, or convincing your family to go on a group walk to catch the sunset after dinner. It doesn't have to be long. Native communities across North America celebrate powwow season. Powwow season is back in full force for Native communities across North America after the pandemic prohibited many from traveling the past 2 summers. Gatherings hosted by different tribes take place every weekend from April to September along what's known as the Powwow Trail. People of all ages travel along the trail, taking part in song and dancing competitions, mingling with relatives and friends, eating traditional foods, and celebrating their culture. Clothing is an important part of this celebration, too. Many dancers collect pieces and add them to their outfits over time, a physical representation of the past and present. Thomas Addison, 14, also emphasized the significance of young people dancing in honor of their elders. It's about dancing for the people who can't, he told the New York Times, while the 80-year-old elder Rachel Arlie Bauer said, "Dancing is prayer. We pray and dance for the people who can't be there. Those that are sick and those that want to dance but can't. People like me." And nature-friendly farming boosts biodiversity and doesn't hurt crop yields. Let me get a drink. A long-running study has found that nature-friendly farming practices are a no-brainer for both food production and biodiversity efforts. Researchers spent 10 years tracking a farm in Buckinghamshire, England, and just published their results earlier this month. Their experiment involved creating various wildlife habitats like wildflowers for pollinators, seed-bearing plants for birds, and grasses for insects and small mammals, alongside areas for traditional crop farming. They found that setting aside land for wildlife not only helped the biodiversity, but also had neutral or positive effects on crop yields. Butterfly and bird species flourished, and some crops benefited from having pest-eating animals around. Historic policies in England tried to get us to produce food everywhere, conservationist Jake Fiends told The Guardian. But now we are realizing that we can increase our average yield by stopping growing food in areas of land that aren't productive, and in these areas we can make space for nature. We know there are benefits from having more nature in the farm. We know we can improve from biodiversity without affecting yields. So that's it for nice news and today's tidbits. And that's it for Morning Coffee Break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, everybody, get you some smoked sausage so you can fix smoked sausage bake after seeing the video today. So be looking for a Cooking with Chef Mike. Everybody have a great day, and we'll do Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and God bless.